is WSN. It's called the wireless sensor nodes, and these are all the nodes which are connected to the routers or to a coordinator. It controls light, fans, ACs, home entertainment appliances and other appliances, and anything that can be controlled by standard electrical switches. It can sense temperature, humidity, pressure and light density. Basically anything that's analog between 0 to 3.3 volts. It works through a router which sends various signals to the nodes, and by that you can control various applications. The data is processed through a router which makes database that basically goes into the computer, tablet or mobile, and that's how the data is processed. Wouldn't it be great if you come back home from your work and your electricity appliance is already working for you, and the cool breeze of AC whose temperature is already controlled by the outside temperature? And how about the cut down of your electricity bills when you can switch on and off your electricity appliance just by a single click of your phone? Amazing, isn't it? So here, Anpharm brings you the wireless sensor nodes, WSN.
Here at Anpharm, we are trying to build the next generation of farm robotic toys. In order to build them, we figured out that we need a wireless network, and we started working on the proprietary wireless network. And we figured out that that network needs to have a lot of sensors and actuators, and here we came across a wonderful technology known as wireless sensor networks. So the development process has been pretty long, and we have been actually trying to build with the radio stack in the first go. And the radio stack is what it makes the wireless communication happen. And we chose TI CC25200 as our radio of our choice, and Atmel's AVR as our processor. And after the radio stack was built, we chose FreeRTOS as our operating system, and we have been building the OS over the hardware level.
WSN, the wireless sensor nodes. These nodes are put in the corner of the room, which are centrally controlled by the router. The router then sends the signal, and therefore the device works.
Well, I think the product by Anpharm is great, because being a housewife, being a consultant, and going out to work also, it helps me. I mean, there is some centralized way of controlling the devices at home, all the appliances and all. So I think at the back of my mind, when I step out of the house, I don't have to worry that I have to, whether I have switched off the television or I have switched off the iron, because in the morning from the day starts with all rush. The children have to be put on the bus, so I really don't even remember at times whether I switched off the iron or not. So this helps me by just being comfortable with it.
WSN consists of actuators and sensors, where they both look similar, but sensors are a bit expensive because of its features, where they can control the temperature as well.
You can estimate your power bill usage with the help of the sensors, and also you can schedule the things to turn on and off at particular points of the time. So this helps in reducing your power bill in effect. On top of this, you can also build analytics, and with the help of analytics you can find out which of your with people sensors, for example PIR sensors, if you connect, you can figure out which of your rooms are being used more often than not, which of your resources, if you put some sensors, are being utilized less. So you can build some analytics on top, and you can get some charts for managers, particularly good for managers, I would say.
Basically, the main reason to do this is that there are many competitors in the market who already have done this, but not at the cost that we are doing it. We are trying to bring this at such a cost that even a common man can afford it at any price. So what is here for developers? We give an open source API which enables the developers to make their own products over this and customize the way you want it. It is as simple as that, and On top of it, we also provide you customized app services. You give us your demands, we make an app and give it to you.
There are a lot of home automation devices that are available out there. Not all of them are developer friendly. Most of them are either too expensive custom built products, or they are components which won't help you to build systems, complete systems. Here at Ant Farm, we are providing you with a wireless sensor network development platform which comes ready to use, so that you can integrate with any application that you have in mind.
I think the creation by Ant Farm is really commendable in the case of medical devices. I especially see a great use of such wireless technologies in case of diagnostic devices, wherein people can really be free from all the connected sensors which are used in ECGs, SpO2s, and all such diagnostic devices. I really look forward to this being compliant with all the standards that are required in the medical devices industry.
So the uses of the wireless sensor network platform are enormous. You can use it to monitor your pet, you can use it to monitor your home, and of course you can monitor your lab, in the sense that you can place some sensors and you can place some gas sensors connected to it, and if the toxicity level of the gas sensors is above a certain limit, you can get alerts that it's hazardous for human beings. Apart from that, in case of a server scenario, server deployment scenario, you can use it to monitor the temperature of your servers. For example, there might be only 1 or 2 ACs in this room where the servers are kept, and the room might be getting awfully hot in certain hotspots. So you can figure out the hotspot by placing certain amount of sensors deployed throughout the room, and you can figure out what the problem in the cooling system is.
The actuators and sensors look the same because the hardware is exactly the same, but we bundle different firmwares where sensors have more commands, therefore they take more effort to build. You can get a pack of 5 type A's, that's 1 router plus 5 actuators, and you can get a pack of 5 type S, that is 1 router plus 5 sensors.
As far as the integration of the hardware is concerned, it very much fits into any kind of hardware because it fits right at the source where the hardware is connected and controllable. Generally you talk about manual switches where you go and just basically switch them on and off, but this hardware fits in right there and integrates with it seamlessly. So from that perspective, from a configuration perspective, it's user friendly. Second aspect of it is like the interface is accessible through a local Wi-Fi network. So you have a web-based platform which allows you to control various widgets. You could customize them, you could group them, you could name them. So from that perspective, it's just click to on and click to off kind of interface.
So technology is just a tool for making life easier for human beings. Technology has many uses, people can use it positively or negatively, but I would say technology is primarily for making life easier for human beings. So, and that's why we have come up with this product, so that it makes life easy for you. You can build new products on top of it, and we would welcome you, we'll support you to build new products out of it.
Kickstarter, please fund us.
Kickstarter, please fund us.
Kickstarter, please fund us.
Here is Ant Farm bringing innovation to you. Please support us. Kickstarter, fund us.
Kickstarter, please fund us.